Hey guys, welcome to TinoTech Hacks. If today is your first time of meeting us on this channel, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and don't forget to share it with your friends. Today I'm going to take you through Microsoft Word. I'm going to introduce you to Microsoft Word. So if you are seeing us for the first time here, don't forget to follow us. Microsoft Word basically is one of the tools that is used on every computer, almost every computer. In our everyday lives, most people use Microsoft Word. So when you open Word, this is what you see first. We have the home, we have new, and then we have open. We have blank, we have all other templates. As time goes on, I will take you through all the templates. Now, when you look down here, we have recent. That means all the files that you've created or opened recently, all of them are here. All right. Because I want to start a new document, I'm going to click on blank document. When I click on blank document, a new space is going to open. All the top here, we call it the title bar. So you can see we have the title bar top here. So the document that you're going to create, that is the name. You can see it there. When I give it a name, the name will show there. For example, let me just click on File and then go to Save. And then let me choose a location. Let me choose my desktop. Okay, choose desktop. And then I'll type my new today. My new today. Then I click Save. When I come back here, I will see the same name that I just used. My new today. Here, you can see it there. That is the name. Okay, fine. This is the interface. Here, this bar, we call it the scroll bar. It helps you to scroll up and down your documents. You can see other stuffs here. This is the standard toolbar. All the tools that you need to work, they are all there. We will take each of them one after the other. So the first one is File. On File, when you click on File, it takes you back to where we were in the beginning when we opened the Word document. So you will see New, Open, Info, Save As, Save, Print, History, Share, Export, Close, Account, Feedback, Option. If I want to change the interface of my Microsoft Word from white to a different color, I'll just click on Options. Then I'll go to Office Theme. You can see it down here. You're going to see a lot of stuff here, but I just want to show you this. I'll click on this, and then I'll choose black. And I'll click OK, and my whole interface will become black. So anything I'm going to type, you're going to see it in a different color. You can see it there. Yes, that's it. I can equally change it to a different color of my choice. Apart from black, I can say colorful. Well, let's see how the colorful looks like. So the colorful also takes you back to white. All right. And then we can also change it to gray. Let me see. Dark gray. When I choose dark gray, this is how it looks like. So the interface is going to look dark, but the paper is going to look white. The reason why most of the time we change it to black is when we are working in the night. Sometimes the white color shows too much on our face and then on our eyes, and our eyes begin to ache us. If you want to print, it's not going to print black, but it's going to print white. For example, let me click on File and then let me go to Print. You will see that the paper that I typed has become white. You get my point? So that's how it works. We will come back to that point later. Okay, so let me go back to my original color, which I was using, which is mostly preferred to by everybody. Okay, after File, I go to Home. Now on my Home, you can see almost all my tools here. This is Undo, and this is Redo. Undo and Redo is used for taking or reversing an action that we did before. I'm going to click highlight everything here, and then I will delete or clear all of them. When I want to bring back the previous action that I just did, I'll just click undo and then it will bring it back. When I click redo, it will take it away. That's how it works. All right, let's look at this. This one is called paste. Paste simply means after you have copied something or you've cut something, you can paste it back. So let me go to undo and then cut what I have here using my Control X, Control plus X. Now when I click here, it is going to paste it back for me. It is the same as when I use Control C, which is copy. When I hit enter and I click Control V, it will paste it. If I undo it and I go back there and I click on this paste again, it will paste it. When I click paste again, it will paste it. It will keep pasting it for me until I tell it to stop or I decide to stop. To come back, I can just click on my undo, 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 and then I'll come back to my original file that I have there. So that is how it works. Now, if I want to cut, this is cut and this is copy. You can see them there. This is cut, and this is copy. Now, when I come here and I right click, I can still paste. We have multiple paste options here. The same thing that you see here, down here, we have this keep source formatting, merge formatting, picture, keep text only. It is the same thing. When I click here, I can see the same options here. This one, this one, this one, and this one. They do the same job. But each of them will show you how your paste is going to look like. You understand? How your paste is going to look like. That is it. Okay. So we will come back later and then see what we can do with that. Now, when we come here, we have this B. We have I, we have U. And when you click on this also, you can see some different forms of patterns of lines here. Now, the B simply means bold. So I'm going to highlight the first text that I have there. And then I am going to make it bold by clicking on the B. You can see that it is deeper than all the others. Okay, so let me take the red lines off, or let me get a different text that we can use. So let me just come to my video here and let me get some information from here. Then I come back here and I paste it here. It's a description. Dive into the world of TinoTech as we unveil ingenious hacks and step-by-step guidance tailored for Windows 10 beginners. So I want to make this one bold. I will just highlight it, then I'll click on my B. You can see that it is bold. I want to make it italics. I'll just highlight it, and then I'll click on my I, and then it will be italics. I want to underline it, I'll highlight it, and then I'll click on the U, and then it will be underlined. Well, maybe the screen is too small for you. Let me expand it so you can see it well. So I'm going to undo what I did and then redo it again for you to see. Undo, undo, undo. So I am at the original text. I highlight, I click on the B, I click on the I, and then I click on the U. It has been underlined. Now, the underline option, there are different types of text. You can come here, you choose this, and then it will happen. You come here, you choose this, and then it will happen. You come here, you choose this, and it will happen. You can even come here and then choose a color to underline it. You can come here and then choose a color of your choice. And then you decide what pattern you want it to be underlined with. Yes, that's it. I hope it makes sense. Now, when we come here, we are talking about the font type. So this thing, I want to change the font. So first of all, I want to keep it as a heading, so I'll just hit enter. And then I will want to change the font that I have there. I'll just highlight it, come here, and then look through. I like this font, I choose it. I can come back there, I go through, then I scroll, I want this font, and then I choose it. Fine, let me make it unbold and not underlined and not italic. So that's how it looks like now. I go back there, I look through, and then I choose any font of my choice. That's it. Okay. Now from there we come to the font sizes. So when you click here, you can choose any size of the font you want from there. So I highlight this, I come here, I choose 24, and that's how it becomes. You get my point? I highlight it again, I come there, I choose 48, it becomes bigger. You see, I can underline it, I can make it italics or slant, and then I can make it bold. Now it becomes more bigger. Fine. So let me reduce it to 18. So that's it. Now, I can also use these keys, this and this. For example, when I highlight it, instead of coming here to select from the number I want, I can just click this, and then it will be 1 inch bigger, 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 till where I want it to be. Then I can do the same like that. You get my point, till I come back to where I was. When I come here, I can decide to change all my text. The font, it could be in the sentence case, lowercase, uppercase, capitalize each word, and toggle case. Now this is already in a sentence case. When I click lowercase, because of the font I have chosen, it couldn't change. So let me go and change the font, and then let me come and choose Times New Roman. Yes. You see that everything there has changed into small letters. When I come back there and I choose uppercase, everything there is going to be in uppercase letters. When I come here and I choose capitalize each word, the first letter is going to be capital. It same applies to the sentence case. And then when I choose toggle, it's going to make some small, others big. When I click it again, that's how it's gonna be. Then, okay, so we are done with that. All right. Now we can decide to change the font color. So when you look here, there's A here with a color under it. When I click on it, the font is going to change red. But when I click on the arrow, drop down arrow behind it here, you will see that all the colors are there. You choose any color of your choice. You can see it there. So you can choose any color of your choice, any of the colors that is okay by you. All right. Now from there, we can also decide to shade our work. Let's say I'm using black. Let me take off the underline, then let me take off the bold. We can also decide to shade it. That is when you come here, you choose any color to shade your work with. So that's it. After that, you can equally do anything you want to do. Nobody has any problem with you. It's you creating the document. So what you decide to do is what you do. That's it. Now, in most cases, you can also decide to choose a font style of your choice. You can decide to give it a shadow, an outline. So let's quickly look at this. Let me take off my shading, no color. Then let me highlight everything here. I come here, then I choose the font. Can you see? Any font you choose, that's what you're gonna see. Let me take off the underline so that you guys can see it well. Okay. So you see, when I highlight it, I come there, the font type I'm gonna select, that's how it's gonna look like. I hope it makes sense. Yes. So they are there. Basically, that one is called word art. Word art. Now you see the color I chose. It's something crazy. So I want us to change the background color to see if this is going to reflect well. So to change the background color, the only thing you have to do is click on design, When you click on design, you're going to see that page color is there. Then you choose a color of your choice. You see? Yeah. So that depends on you what type of color you want to choose, depending on what you are creating. Yeah, if you choose all black, that's what you're going to see. Because all the text here are in black color, so you are not going to see it. So you have to make sure you choose the color that will reveal all your text correctly for you. Okay, let's come back to home. Now, I want to shift this from here to the center here. So when you see here, this one is called align left, Control plus L, align center, Control plus E on your keyboard, or align right, Control plus R. Then we also have justify. When you click it, justify low, justify high, justify medium. Each of them are there. So I want to shift this here. I'll just click center, and then it will come to the middle. If I want it to go right, I'll push it there. But when you look up here, we have increase indent and then decrease indent. So I can choose to use my decrease indent, and then I can decide to make sure that it comes to where I want it to be. So I can just put my cursor there, shift it, shift it, shift it, shift it till I get the position I want. I could equally push it. All right, let me change the font color so that, yeah, it will be better for everybody to see it well. All right. So shift it, shift it, shift it, shift it, shift it, shift. However you want it to be like that. So it depends on you, the creator, where you want it to be, then you use. So that's increase and decrease indent. Then we have the line spacing. The line spacing basically talks about the line in between each of the text that you are going to type. So when you choose 1.0, it's this. 1.5, 1.15, 1.5, 2.0, 2.5. So that's it. If you come here and you do the same, it's going to happen. You see? You see? You see? So the number of, you can highlight everything there, and then you choose one line spacing. That's going to affect all of them for you, depending on the instructions or the type of document you are creating. You get my point. All right. This, we'll talk about it later. This, we'll also talk about it later. And then let's come to the top here. At the top here, we have something we call bulletin. Bulletin. Bulletin simply means, let me just see if I can use this for my bulletin. Bulletin simply means the things that you've typed, you want to number them or give them points. So, for example, this, when I come here, I can click this. I come here, I can click this. I come here, I can click this. So I have given them a bullet. You can see, I've given them a bullet. So when you click this, you can choose the bullet of your choice. There are different types of bullets there. Okay? Yeah. So when I choose this, that's what's going to happen. When I choose this, that's what's going to happen. When I choose this, that's what's going to happen. Depending on the type of bullet you want. Yes. Now, apart from the bullet, we also have numbering. After listing it, this is called list or bullet. We also have numbering. We have different forms of numbering. You can see all of them here. So we have, this is none. This is 1. Looking at the arrangement. Looking at the arrangement for this one also. Same here, same here, same here, same here. Even these ones are letters, right? Capital letters, small letters. Roman numerals. Those of us who read about Roman numerals in the primary school, we know about it. So the one you're going to choose is what is going to apply. Same thing applies here. We have different types also. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So all of them have different bulletin styles depending on what you're going to choose. This one that I chose is a form of a heading. So all these stuffs are going to be given a heading. That's when somebody's writing a book on an article, something like that. All right. So we've seen all those ones also. We also have the headings here. We'll talk about them later. So that is the introduction of the toolbars. Now when we come here, we have insert. Basically, insert helps us to do a lot of things. We can insert a blank space when you want to add a new page to your work. This one is a cover page. Cover page, so you can choose any cover page of your choice. The document title, let me just reduce it a little bit so you can see. So that's how it looks like. You can put in a name, and then you continue from there, blah, 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 blah. All right. You can also insert a blank page. So when you see here, I have just added a blank page. Now I have how many pages? I have 1, 2, and 3. I have 3 pages, depending on where the cursor is. Depending on where you place the cursor before clicking on a blank space, then you're going to create a page for yourself. You can also insert a page break. A page break. So when I click here, this page will be broken into 2. Yes, you can see that it's been broken into 2 there. That's it. Here, you can see that. That's the page break here. 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 This line was inserted. When I double click again, it's going to separate into separate pages. All right. Okay. You can also insert many other things. So let's go to tables. Tables. When you click on tables, there are all forms of tables that you can create with your Word. Maybe I just want to insert 4 tables, cells, 2 by 2. I'll just click and then it's done. We have different types of tables. I would like to end it here for today, and then we can continue with tables in another time. All right, so we will end it here. I want to save my work. I can just click on save, and then it will be saved in what I have done already. Or I will click on file, I will go to save. It will still save in what I have already. Or I will click on file, I'll click on save as. Then I will choose a location and then decide to give it a different name. So that is it. Thank you for today. Thank you for joining. See you another time. Bye-bye.